My name is Benivia Forester. I was diagnosed with breast cancer in February of 2010. The day I was diagnosed was actually a day I had been working that morning, running some errands, took my parents to the chiropractor, and I was just going for a basic follow-up to a lump that my OBGYN had discovered, not thinking that it was anything too important. I was working on my BlackBerry at the time, sending emails on the table in the ultrasound room when the doctor walked in and said, I'm pretty sure that you have breast cancer. Honestly, I thought she walked into the wrong room, and I think I even asked her that. I was like, it's kind of dim in here. Are you sure you didn't walk into the wrong room? A couple of months into my chemo is when I met everyone at HealthSource magazine, and they did the initial story. The story was based around my dad, because he bought me a new pair of high heels for every chemo. So every chemo I would wear my high heels and my pearls, and I would just dress to make myself feel really good during chemo and kind of bring a bright light to the chemo room. And that became an ongoing story, and people began to know me by the girl that gets the heels, and everybody wanted my dad to adopt them. So what started out as something very intimate between my dad and I actually turned into something that became very encouraging for other women when they were going through chemo. And I have met other women who conned their husbands into getting them shoes during chemo. I initially had very long hair. My hair was about right here. And when I was diagnosed, I had had my hair for my life, and I liked my hair. But after going and speaking with the oncologist and the radiation oncologist, they told me that I might consider cutting it off short in the beginning just to get used to it, because it would be falling out during chemo. So I went and got a short pixie cut, and that lasted for my first 2 chemos. And after that, it fell out, and I decided to just be bald. I didn't want to make myself even more uncomfortable to make other people feel comfortable. At that point, I realized that it was really about just identifying with the season I was in and where I was at. So I just went bald. No scarves, no wigs, no hats. This is what I've been told is the chemo curl. Extremely curly hair, you know, but I'll take it. No complaints from me. It's hair. I've had a couple of more surgeries to begin my reconstruction process. One of them was quite lengthy. I realized, or my surgeon realized, that I had some issues in my chest wall from a blood clot that I had suffered at the very beginning during my bilateral mastectomy. I've moved past that and continuing the process, and I actually have surgery day after tomorrow to continue on with the reconstruction process. I feel really good. I feel more blessed than anything. I've been able to meet people that I probably never would have met, you know, hear stories I never would have heard. So, you know, having cancer for me has been a blessing, because I've been able to touch people on different levels and, you know, become a part of their lives, and vice versa. Breathe, breathe, breathe every day. Wake up with the goal of just breathing. Everything else will come, it'll fall into place. But you gotta breathe. You know, when you're told, it's almost like for me, it was an out-of-body experience. It was just like me looking down on myself. Saying, who was that? What do you mean? I'm too busy. I don't have time to have cancer. You know, I'm a mom. I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. But quickly, my focus became to just breathe, and the rest of it will work itself out.